What is going on?
It's working.
Hello?
Wow!
Brains.
Remember when they would do that? They'd go,
Brains.
like every now and then, they just one word.
Brains.
I'm gonna turn up the gain.
I don't think I actually sounded like the zombies from it.
I don't know.
It's been a hot minute.
I know one sound that they play though. It's where they're like chomping on a nut. Oh, I could have worded that better. I really could have worded that better.
That's amazing.
Don't let the zombies chew your nuts. Or maybe do actually, because the nuts are a good defense mechanism.
Look out for those zombies.
I saw a video. I saw a title for a video where a guy
the disco zombie.
A guy tried to explain a guy tried to explain anxiety and depression using Plants vs. Zombies. Like, addiction is the zombies and coping mechanisms are the plants. And I was like, dude, I don't think it's that deep. I think you're just playing a mobile game and it's fun.
I'm still waiting for the weed plants.
Did you know that Plants vs. Zombies was like on the Wii? Like at some point? Broncos trading?
Oh, that was your phone that buzzed? I was like, my phone just buzzed, but nothing showed up.
There's like a Plants vs. Zombies for Wii from what I'm aware of, which is like what would you do? Like aim at the screen and be like, bleep, bleep, bleep.
That sounds horrible.
That actually sounds like it'd be kind of fun to try though. Unless you had to like drag and drop, that would suck. I mean, my thumb would get hurt.
PvZ is just such a phone game that I cannot envision that on the Wii.
Well, yeah, but like they released like Angry Birds on the Xbox 360 too.
They did?
Like they released all kinds of these stupid
that's a
mobile
360. I haven't really played the 360.
Well, but like it's Angry Birds though. Like, what the flip, dude?
Speaking of Angry Birds, so I was actually watching this video about North Korea. Someone who was like documenting it back in like 2018.
Angry Birds.
And so North Korea, they're dictatorship.
They don't like people.
They hate America. Like they teach everyone that like America's the enemy. But what I'm trying to get at is they hate America, but they copy everything from America. They have rip-off McDonald's there, rip-off Angry Birds, rip-off iPhones. If it's in America, you name it. It's really funny.
Yeah. That actually reminds me. They didn't release it, but there was a fully made Plants vs. Zombies Great Wall Edition that was supposed to release exclusively in China with new zombies, new textures, new plants, and new levels designed specifically for a Chinese audience based on China. Which I'm guessing is why when you scroll to the bottom of the achievements in the game, there's like China at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's referencing that because it never ended up happening, but yeah.
That's funny. I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude, it's so freaking cool.
I remember the first time I discovered that. I was like, whoa.
I know. I thought I had discovered something cool, but the game was like, you found something. And I was like, oh. I thought I did something like that the game didn't want me to do. Mm-hmm. It is funny though, like I just set like a 4.29 second record on that thing. I feel pretty proud of myself. So.
Yeah. Oh, there is I can't believe I forgot about this. When you said Plants vs. Zombies on the Wii, it may have been like the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare style of...
Let's see if there's...
Have you
I know what
played
you're
that?
talking about, yeah. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare is cool.
I have it. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and Battle for Neighborville. Personally, Battle for Neighborville kind of sucks.
That's what
Garden Warfare...
Isn't Battle for Neighborville a battle royale?
No.
Okay.
Garden Warfare 2 is amazing. I love that game.
Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Plants vs. Zombies is on the DS. Like, actual Plants vs. Zombies.
I had it on the DS. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
Was the first Garden Warfare any good?
It's okay. But Garden Warfare 2... Warfare? Man, I cannot talk today.
Bro.
This is what I get
Did you know
for,
the first game?
Like, making Subway Surfers at 3 a.m. today. My brain just not working.
Bro, do you know that the first game was nominated for Game of the Year?
No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna do an episode at some point. Eventually, we're gonna need to figure out. It'll probably be one of those things where we'll be texting each other back and forth during the school day to plan it instead of planning it in person. But we want to do an episode where we give our picks for what the Game of the Year winners actually were, because the Game of the Year is always rigged corporate garbage. Yeah. So we need to...
Unless if it's not this time.
Unless if it's not. But which is why we need to make one.
Wait, what was the Game of the Year last time?
Was
it like God of
So
War
the most recent one was Baldur's Gate 3.
I don't even know what that is.
Exactly. And the year before that, I don't even remember.
It was like God of War one year, I feel like.
Yeah,
I
well,
could
God
be
of War
completely
games
wrong.
are good, though, from what I've heard. Dude,
never played them.
freaking Sonic Frontiers got nominated. Like, God of War, Stray, and Sonic Frontiers got nominated in 2020, right? This is, like, the most... or maybe it wasn't 2020. This is, like, the most infamous thing that happened at the Game of the Year. And Genshin got nominated for some reason.
Really?
And Sonic fans complained about it on Twitter, and some of them said some terrible things that I'm not going to say were good. But as a result, the Genshin Impact community fought back and outvoted Sonic Frontiers for Game of the Year, even though Genshin Impact came out... Oh, wait, maybe it was 2022. Even though Genshin Impact hadn't come out, or had come out like 2 years before. So it wasn't even a game that released that year.
Yeah.
So Stray, God of War, and Sonic Frontiers, all games that deserved it way more, did not get nominated. And instead, a game that was 2 years old got nominated for Game of the Year. I was like, bro, what is this garbage? It was player's choice, too. Oh, it's so dumb.
No,
It's not all bad, though, because Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild have both won awards at the Game Awards, and they deserve it.
Deserved, yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're supposed to be talking about Plants vs.
Zombies.
Maybe some other mobile games, depending on...
We'll probably bring it
how much
up
we
just
talk.
because of, like, context and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't even done the intro, and it's like 6 minutes in.
Good
morning. Let's argue. Because, yeah, I can't believe we didn't do that. It's already been...
There's not really much
6.5
to argue
minutes.
about Plants vs. Zombies.
Well, that
'cause it's
depends
just
on what
a
we think,
good
though.
Game.
Do you like the second one or the first one more?
I like the first one more, but the second one is still really good.
I like a lot of the second one, but I don't like it as much now. EA is EA, and they are, like, monetizing the game, like, super hard right now.
Like ads and
Yeah,
money
ads.
stuff.
They're, like, you know the Chomper, like that terrible plant from the first game where it would eat a zombie, and it would have to sit there for, like, a full minute digesting it? Yeah, you have to pay for that.
Ugh.
Which is a waste of money, because it's the worst plant ever.
I mean, I get having in-game purchases or whatever.
But, like, for a
And
basic plant...
I did download Plants vs. Zombies 2 a few months ago, which I uninstalled it because I was busy with school and whatever, so I didn't have time to play it. And it is really fun, but yeah, you're definitely right. All the money stuff and all the ads are so annoying.
Yeah.
The first games didn't have that.
And that's actually one of the things I wanted to bring up about older mobile games and just mobile games as a whole when they first started rising in popularity, is that there was no ad. There was no reason to have an ad. Like, you didn't make money off of mobile games. You would pay to buy the mobile game for like $3.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then, like, you could play the entire game with no ads, no commercials. Everything in the game was unlockable. Like the original Angry Birds, you could get everything once you bought it.
Well, it was actually free, I'm pretty sure.
No, I think the original Angry Birds was like $3. But Plants vs.
At
Zombies...
some point, it became free.
At some point, they all became free. Because then they started getting monetized by ads. But, like... It was so... In my opinion, it was so much better back in the day when you could download a game for free or for like $3 and play the entire game and not have to worry about getting, like, really gross ads, first of all, but, like, ads in general. Like, I keep getting very predatory ads of, like, create an AI virtual girlfriend. I'm like, that's great.
Okay.
But, like, why not get some girlfriends in real life?
Yeah.
But whatever.
The ads for YouTube are pretty horrific, and that's one thing. But the ads for mobile games are another level.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube isn't even there yet, and YouTube's gotten way worse with their ads.
I actually, one time I left a really bad review on KFC because I hate KFC.
KFC is horrible.
And
sorry to the KFC
next day,
fans.
I got only KFC ads on YouTube. I was like, screw you, Google. I just want to not have anything to do with KFC. Either way, it was funny.
Or, like, you have a conversation about something, and then, like, an ad about
when I got to
shows up,
Dutch
and you're
Bros
like,
one time, my phone suggested, like, in the suggestions part of the, like, app screen, it was like, suggestions, Dutch Bros. And I was like, screw you,
probably
Apple.
has your location or something. Yeah.
What is cool, though, Apple told the FBI or the CIA, whichever one it was.
FBR?
FBI or the CIA. Did I say FBR?
You said the FBR, CIA. We have to listen back to that to hear what you said.
The key and the FBR. No, the CIA and the FBI. No, wait, I said it right that time. Now I'm questioning everything I'm saying. No, Apple.
FBI
Apple told
infiltrated your brain.
Apple told one of the two that they weren't allowed to see text messages. So they were like, Apple was like, no, you can't look at people's texts to like the FBI or CIA. which I was like, okay, that's kind of baller to do. That was like
Ballin'.
pretty sick. That's another thing though. Like mobile games totally take your privacy. Like they can send you notifications. They can add apps to your messages app, like stickers and stuff, which is fine. But like that's giving them access to texts and stuff.
It also all depends on the mobile game, but they can see your search history.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
A lot of them
again,
ask
it
for
depends
age.
on which one, but a lot of them.
That's probably gonna sound really loud on the mic, by the way. No.
I'm holding this necklace right now. It's a great fidget toy, you see, and
I was just saying. Here, wait. Let me turn on the gain just a little. It's fine, but like I'm just saying, it's probably gonna pick it up. So just keep that in
I'll
mind.
put that away for now.
It'll be fine.
But yeah, they can track all kinds of stuff. You have to actually read the fine print, and it says it under like the game when you're about to download it in the Apple App Store or whatever.
Yeah, because now Apple tells you about what privacy restrictions it can bring.
Personally, I like to keep my privacy. NordVPN, this is your chance to sponsor us. I know you're big on sponsoring the YouTubers.
Same with Mountain Dew. I know you guys are not big on sponsoring YouTubers, but I wouldn't really mind if you did.
You know, Mountain Dew, I think they actually sponsored it or helped with the creation of it, but there's this 20-string guitar with Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Dew 20-string guitar.
You sent me that.
I showed that to
thing
you.
was freaking sick.
And yeah,
It's a
that thing,
fat
by the
guitar,
way,
bro.
you can get. It's like $20,000 though.
Yeah, you know, just in case you have that in your back pocket.
Yep.
Okay, so we should probably actually talk about the game. Instead of focusing on everything else surrounding the game except the game. So
we start with classic PvZ.
First of all, the game is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks really good. I really like the art style of it. Which is like, you know, it's like an older game, so it doesn't look like super great because of like janky models and stuff. But I like it. Like it looks good. And it all the characters and stuff always look like really cool and funny. I'm always surprised by like every new zombie I encounter still managing to look like somewhat funny. Like you don't laugh out loud about it, but like you kind of like smile when you see one because they're like, why do they look so goofy? Like, I love the ones that have the bobsled or the disco ones, how they just dance to kill you. Like, it's great. They're awesome.
Also, I want to point out, Crazy Dave in this day is probably not politically correct.
Crazy Dave is probably not.
I just realized that.
Crazy Dave is a big hillbilly. I love Crazy Dave. He's the best. I was really excited because DreamWorks was supposed to make a Plants vs. Zombies movie, but for whatever reason, the project got dropped.
I have to admit, though, a movie of Plants vs. Zombies.
Well, you could.
It sounds like that'd be terrible.
I feel like you could make it cool. Plus, it's DreamWorks. I don't know. I trust DreamWorks a little bit more than other companies. But like, imagine it's like
trust in Hollywood.
Trusting in companies is kind of hard to do nowadays. No, but like, imagine if like it was like the story of like how the world became like a zombie apocalypse and how like a gardener defends like a bunch of different places while he's like on the run from zombies using plants. I don't know. Maybe it'd be stupid. Maybe it'd be really stupid. But I don't know. I keep fidgeting with the gain because it seems like I'm talking too quietly.
Whoa. That was loud.
But yeah. I think the gameplay is like so fun. It's like the best tower defense game ever in my opinion. It's like super easy.
I agree. Wait, what's is Clash of Clans or Clash Royale?
Clash Royale is a tower defense game too.
Sorry, Clash fans. I think Clash Royale is extremely boring and overrated.
That's what I've heard from some of my friends too, actually. More of them play it than don't, but I don't know. I think Plants vs. Zombies is fun.
To play with friends, but yeah, it's boring.
Plants vs. Zombies is fun, and the funny thing is, like, now that I'm playing it again, I'm realizing how easy it is. Because, like, every other time I've played it, it's been, like, remotely difficult. And now I'm, like, blazing through, like, some of the hardest levels with, like, no difficulty. There's, like, one hard level with, like, a conveyor belt and a bunch of bungee zombies, and all you get are, like, chompers.
I guess the fog levels are relatively difficult.
The fog levels are kind of tough, too, actually, yeah. Until you get, like, anything that blows away
It's
fog.
still not that hard. I might lose, like, one game occasionally, but Plants vs. Zombies 2, it's easy.
Plants vs. Zombies 2 cranks it up so hard.
Yeah, it gets hard.
Yeah.
Really
Which is, in my opinion, a good thing. But I think at some points in that game, it's more hard than it is fun. Because, like, you know, like, the whole idea of video games is to be challenging.
Yeah.
But when it feels unfair, like some levels of Plants vs. Zombies 2 do, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
But I do like Plants vs. Zombies 2 a lot. I think it introduces a lot of cool plants. Yeah. When I was little, I was obsessed with
tons of plants and zombies in that one.
There's like upwards of 100. I was obsessed with the coconut cannon when I was little.
That's a fun one.
That thing is super fun.
I like the corn cannon.
The corn cannon? That thing is so sick.
Just giant explosive plants in that game.
Anything that insta-kills is relatively fun.
Yeah.
Like the cherry bomb and the jalapeno, I've always loved. Especially the jalapeno.
Yeah.
Just because he looks so pissed off, only to explode and burn everything inside.
Such a satisfying one.
Yeah. Or the Doom Shroom.
Oh, so good.
The Doom Shroom was pretty sick. Whenever I saw the Doom Shroom, you know what I immediately thought? If this was a Mario power-up, that would be sick. Imagine if Mario ate a mushroom, and then he had 3 seconds to run at an enemy and explode. Like, that'd be so cool, but, you know. Maybe I'm just incredibly creative. That's my problem.
I also like watching Gravediggers, or whatever.
Me too, like the little...
Yeah.
I thought they were called Gravedigger too because of the monster truck.
What are they called? Gravediggers?
Grave Munchers.
Oh,
dude,
baby.
I want to make a mod for that game and just make it. I'm gonna look in the app right now. I want to make a mod for that game where it like makes a slurping sound when it's eating the grave, just like. Like when it's eating the grave, that'd be so funny. I'm looking in the Farmer's Almanac right now, and it is called... Wait, where did the almanac go? Donde! Oh, the Suburban Almanac, sorry. The grave thing is called the Grave Buster.
Oh.
Bam, 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 bam.
Who you gonna call?
Grave Busters! You know what else I love? Oh my gosh, I just remembered these. This is like the coolest thing to me, in my opinion. I think this is like a staple in like all of tower defense games. But one of the coolest things that you unlock, and you have to like kind of grind to get this. But like the upgrade characters, like the Gatling Pea or the Twin Sunflower.
Those are fun.
Dude, those are so cool to get, especially the Twin Sunflower.
Oh, you know what I like more about the second game, actually?
What?
How many suns you get. I feel like they produce faster. I know they produce a higher amount.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's balanced out to be the same like the first game, but it feels like it's...
But in the later games, it's also a lot harder to get a ton of plants. So I think they added more suns to compensate for that.
Yeah.
Because, like, you need a lot more. No, but, like, if you play through the game again, like, if you play through Plants vs. Zombies 1 again, and just run with the mindset that you can probably survive the level with no problem, you can get, like, I got, like, 3,000 sun by the end of a level one time. And that short that I posted was on the top of a rooftop level.
I saw that.
Where I eliminated all the catapults and just started planting sunflowers. I got 6,000 suns that level just to get the achievement. The achievements are actually really fun. And every new plant, actually not every new plant, some of the new plants that you get are really cool. But I want to talk about a few that kind of suck. Like, first of all, the Chomper. The Chomper is terrible. What you doing?
I'm playing Subway Surfers.
Oh my gosh, no!
I started a round. I just died, though, so...
So, like, some of these plants are really cool. Like, I like the pea shooter, the sunflower, the cherry bomb, walnut, potato mine, and the snow pea. But then you get the Chomper. This thing is completely useless. There is no reason to use this ever. This thing sucks. It's cool, but
the
it's
only
terrible.
Thing
whatever I do with it
for
is
is
plant
like,
it and dig it up because it's that useless.
Use it for like the big hard zombies to kill. I don't think,
and it doesn't even kill some of the bigger ones. Yeah, Gargantuars stay alive.
They do kill a lot of the other bigger stuff, which takes a lot of effort. So I mean, they're relatively useful. But yeah, I agree, they're not the greatest.
I like the squash a lot too. The squash makes me
Squash is awesome.
He's just funny looking.
He kills Gargantuars, I think.
Yeah, he does. Or maybe it takes two, but it's one of the two.
Yeah.
It would still be a 2-shot, and that's insane. S tier for sure. The cactus, however, is kind of useless.
Except in fog.
Well, like, it pops balloons, which is fine, but 2 other plants already do that, and better. Like, there's the cattails, which you upgrade from a lily pad.
Oh, I
that
love...
literally
Cattail might be my favorite.
Yeah, which literally homes in on balloons. And then there's this guy who just insta-kills them, the Blover. So, like... And the cactus is more expensive than the pea shooter, and it does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like a waste of money. This guy has always been my favorite, though. 3-peater.
He's fun.
Little me was like, there's 3 of them! Oh my god! Like,
you know what I do? 3 full rows
of 3-peters?
Like 3-peters.
I always try to
get...
the
whole screen is just...
Yeah.
Piss.
Just pee everywhere. I always try to get as many 3-peters and then put torchwoods in front of all of them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Dude, there's a Last Stand level in this game. Last Stand is really fun, too. Have you played Last Stand?
Last Stand, I was actually about to talk about that. When you
Last
beat
Stand
the
is
game,
really fun.
Last Stand is kind of one of the last things that you can do, but you can,
But,
go
like,
long.
you can nuke these zombies with just a torchwood and some repeaters.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually going to let this run right now because apparently... Actually, this is something else I wanted to talk about. In this game, you can have, 8... Wow, that was loud. Look, that was just a single frame, just maxed output. In this game, you can have, 8 different games in progress. Don't stop it. In progress.
I'm trying to watch it.
And you can always come back to them.
Really?
Like, if I leave this right now, like, if I go to the main menu and leave, I can go back in literally whenever I want and continue to play it.
Oh,
Or I can go into a level in adventure, and if I start it, theoretically, which I'm not going to do, if I started it, I could come back to it in the middle of it whenever I wanted to and continue it. Because it saves all the games. Even when you close the app, it still saves the games. And that's just really cool.
Something else amazing is the Zen Garden.
Oh, I do like the Zen Garden a lot.
So much fun.
It's really
How's your
fun
garden looking like right now?
I just barely unlocked it since I'm replaying the game.
I see.
But
I can't remember the purpose of it, but I just remember having a great time.
It, unlocks the marigold or something, right? The one that produces coins.
Oh, wait, it gives you money? Is that it?
Yeah, because, you plant the plants and they give you money, and then... I think it works differently in the second one. I don't know, but it's cool. The whole game is so creative. And I really like all the different types of zombies it tries to throw at you. One of my favorite things that it does is, every new level, when you get a new plant or something, it will try to teach you how to use the plant by adding a zombie that needs to be used for that plant. Or, on the roof level, the first time you get on the roof level, it's you need to use the catapult, or else you're not going to hit anyone, because the pea shooters just hit the slant on the roof.
Yeah.
Or, on the fog levels, it will, be okay, you've got to get rid of the fog, or else these levels are going to suck booty cheeks. And it's true. So you got to get rid of them. It's cool. It's all very well done. There's not a single part, well, actually, no, there is a single part of the game that I hate with a passion. But the whole rest of the game teaches you really well. So there's one level on the roof where, and actually Crazy Dave addresses, he goes, by the way, you're going to hate this level. This level sucks. And it's this level, you know the conveyor levels?
Yes.
Where you get a bunch of plants on a conveyor belt?
Yeah.
It's that, but there's a bunch of bungee zombies. The ones that drop from the roof and go, yeah! Like that. Like those guys.
How loud was that?
I freaking love those guys. Oh, it maxed out the mic. I'm gonna have to edit that. But
we just put a loud sound.
Those guys
on this.
suck, and I'm gonna actually just edit the sound over it. Just add the bungee sound. They suck really bad because they just bring in zombies or they just take your plants away. And the whole level you have chompers, pumpkins, and cherry bombs. So only 2 insta kills, and then pumpkins to protect your chompers so they can chew. And if I didn't beat that level on my first try, I don't think I'd ever play the game again because it's so unfun. It's the worst. And there's it's so slow. There are speedrunners who get 10 extra minutes of time to their run just because of that level and the RNG in it. I hate it. But outside of that, every level is so good.
Well, the bungees are still a problem in the other levels, and you have to get the one umbrella plant thingy.
Oh yeah, the one that catches them when they come down.
It bounces them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, they're. What I usually do is if I have the fast enough reaction time, I'll just put a cherry bomb right next to them. Mm-hmm. So they'll come down, sit for a second, look to their right, and be like, "Oh, so I'm gonna die now." And honestly, one of the best animations in that whole game is when a zombie dies by explosion, and you just see its dead body completely ashen, and they look like
they just crumble.
They're like, "Oh."
Got snapped by Thanos or something.
They're completely caught off guard. They don't look surprised ever. They look dead inside because they are. But then you see them when they get hit by an explosion. They're like, okay, and then just like fall to their death, and I love it. It's so good.
Yes.
That whole game is so charming. One thing though that I thought was really cool, I've seen this mod going around called a horror mod, which makes the zombies look scarier. When they get hit, they shoot out like a little bit of blood, and the chompers, like when they munch on them, are like, it's cool. I like it. It's a cool idea, but like part of what makes the game so cool is just how like creative it is, you know?
Yes.
What's your like favorite of the zones?
In the first game?
Yeah. I don't like the second game zones, to be honest.
Roof is not my favorite for sure. The first zone, the regular zone, and the roof are probably my least favorite.
They're pretty boring.
I like the pool a lot. I think that one's a lot of fun. I like nighttime. What are the others?
So there's daytime on the front lawn, nighttime on the front lawn, pool, fog, and roof.
Oh, I like fog because that also has the, what's it called? The pool.
Yeah, once you get to the backyard, all that stuff is really fun with the pool. Like, I really like the pool levels a lot. It makes you really have to, like, think outside the box. And you also get, like, all of the coolest plants from those levels.
Yeah.
Like, you get, like, the three-peater, the torchwood, and
Cattail.
cattail.
Which is a pool plant. I think you have to buy that one with
Yeah, you have to buy it.
Not actual money, but in-game.
With in-game money.
Currency. It's not one you earn.
It's like 250 suns when you get it, but it's so worth it.
I would always fill up my whole pool with cattails.
Yeah. I always fill it with, like, I would do cattails in the whole back, but then in the very front row, I'd have the insta-kill in the... You okay?
So there's this meme. There's a few of these, but it's like guys when they cross their legs. And it's smash their nut.
No.
Well, you see, I kind of just...
Crisscross
I don't want to say
applesauce.
I crossed my legs the wrong way and that hurt. Ouch. I'm also wearing tight jeans right now, so that didn't help.
Crunchy.
Alright, continue.
But yeah, I like putting like all the cattails in the water and then having those little insta-kill weeds in the front row. So that if anything comes in, it dies immediately, and if it doesn't, the cattails deal with it. I hate the dolphins. The dolphin zombies are so annoying.
Oh my gosh, they kill my cattails.
It's always so funny though when they like first spawn and you just hear that super loud dolphin noise, like that terrible dolphin sound.
I would try to make that noise, but I know I'm not.
I'm never gonna be able to make that noise.
That was
like, like it's so horrible. No, but then there's like randomly bobsled zombies in the back. Like, what's that about? It's a pool. Why is there a bobsled? Or no, it's not even a bobsled. First, it's a Zamboni, or as they call it, a Zomboni.
Honestly, though, it's such a classic character in the game.
Kind of like the catapult.
Makes no sense, but
like
it's
why
awesome.
is there a catapult too? Or the All-Star. I love the All-Star. The All-Star's funny.
He is.
With his football outfit. There was supposed to be
annoying,
I don't know if I sent you, but there was supposed to be a black All-Star where he had a black outfit on and spiked shoulder pads, and he was supposed to have the same health as a Gargantuar, but the speed of an All-Star.
Wait, which one?
So they were gonna add a black outfit All-Star that was as fast as an All-Star but had the health of our Gargantuar.
Really?
Yeah. They didn't end up adding him. But I was like, dude, that would have been so cool in like endless mode.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, but like I would have hated it in normal levels. But like if they had it in endless, that would be cool.
Endless gets insane because you get like I played it before. It's where it's like just a whole row of red-eyed Gargantuars.
Yeah.
And it's insane.
Yeah. No, endless is insane. I saw this speedrun of endless where the guy beat all 100 like 100 waves of it. I don't know how many there actually are.
Is it actually endless?
I don't know. But basically what he did was he had to build up sun for like 10 rounds, and then he just spammed cob cannons everywhere, like insta-kill corn cannons, and that was it. Like the entire rest of the run was just him spamming corn cannons right next to the front entrance. It took him 2 hours and 20 minutes to beat 100 waves with that.
Man,
and I was
that
like,
would be physically tiring.
I was like,
just
I would
spamming
hate
the whole time.
The funny thing though was the intro where he's literally just placing hundreds of sunflowers in like a short period of time, because he brings in imitators, those little potatoes or whatever they are, the ones that like copy other ones. So he's like getting double sunflowers. It's so funny. And like this other zombie's walking, like speedrunners don't care. Like that zombie's not gonna do anything, you know?
Yeah.
It's so funny. We should do that thing I texted you about.
What time do we need to go to get to McDonald's
I don't know.
for you to get back?
We should talk really quick though about Plants vs Zombies 2 a little bit more and what we like and what we don't like, just to get it out of the way, and then we can probably end after that.
Well, I know we talked about like the difficulty. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad it gets really hard. Sometimes it is painful.
Yeah.
But it's so
It's
fun.
cool that it's at least harder. If it was just as easy, it would.
I
be kind of
actually
a slap in
like
the face.
that they added tons of Plants vs Zombies in it.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
The only problem I have with it is that it makes it feel like there's a bunch of plants I will never use ever for any reason. Like there's this one called the Kiwi Beast. What am I gonna do with that?
So when I played it last, like a few months ago, they were still having events and adding plants. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's still being held up live because it's EA and EA wants to make money, so they're just pumping stuff out. No,
Easter, EA-ster,
$12. Yeah. No, but like there's like it's cool. It's a double-edged sword. It's cool to add a bunch of new zombies and a bunch of new plants, but the problem is when you get those new plants, they're only going to be used for one thing, and one thing, like that's it. Like that's their only purpose in the whole game sometimes. But like the new zombies will always be there, so you always got to worry about them. I don't know. It's cool to have more plants, but it's bad to have more plants sometimes because some of them end up being completely useless. So I don't know. It's cool though. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's like some arena modes and some other modes in that game or whatever besides the story mode. But for me personally, once when I beat the story mode in the second game, I'm kind of done.
Yeah.
I don't really try to get any new
The first game I loved playing the story again.
Yeah.
Like it's fun and it's cool to try out new stuff that you couldn't have the first time. But playing in the second one,
endless mode, you got the other mini games.
All the other mini games are awesome. Especially Last Stand is probably my favorite one, just because you have to like pre-plan it.
Last Stand's amazing.
Yeah, but like I don't know, the second one is just so long that like why would I ever want to play that again?
Yeah, I get it.
Especially the freaking beach levels. The beach levels sucked. I hated that one so bad.
I remember
like
it starts getting heated up pretty hard in the future levels.
Yeah, the modern day, like the last world is like insane.
Yeah,
it just throws literally everything at you. Very good games though. I like them a lot. This is gonna be a shorter episode. Sorry,
How many
guys.
minutes? We're at 30 minutes.
30 minutes is not bad.
It's not.
But yeah, just a shorter video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, we should talk about our channel real quick. First of all, thank you all for 79 subs. That's like pretty cool and whatnot.
That's amazing.
Also, thank you for all the views on our shorts because holy crap, like, I mean, our most viewed video is still a podcast episode, which I'm guessing is completely attributed to the title having Halo in it. But it's still pretty cool to have a video with 1.1 thousand views on it, so thank you a lot. Thank you for supporting the fan dub as well, because while I know it wasn't really funny the whole time, it had some good moments in it, and I appreciate all you guys watching it.
Some amazing moments, but then we got stuck on this testicle
joke.
Yeah,
couldn't
escape.
Thank you a lot for all the views on the shorts.
We couldn't escape the testicle.
We couldn't escape the
as
testicle.
We said.
Oh my gosh, the freaking Tip Top Charles video is at 137 views right now.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, seriously though, guys, thank you a lot for the support on the shorts. It means a lot.
Yeah.
We are sitting at 48 videos with 79 subscribers and a grand total of 4,128 views. It was 2.5 thousand like 3 days ago.
Wow.
I'm dead serious.
So also, we're busy people. Me and Mirage and Poe don't always get to meet up together. So I started something called Mirage Plays. Y'all who have seen it know it is the dumbest crap you've ever seen, but it's really funny. It's supposed to be terrible and cringe, but I can do that all on my own just from my phone. I don't have to go to your place and get the mic and whatever. So we got that little extra thing going on. We're also pulling out our best moments from our videos and putting those in the shorts. Because these videos, we actually really, put in our effort.
We try our best.
And some of our favorite parts don't really get viewed much. So I've been trying to pull out those key moments and put them in shorts, because shorts generally get a lot.
And the best part
views.
is they all end up getting viewed and people like them a lot. So that's kind of like very gratifying on our parts to see that the parts that we like are parts that you guys like too. So big thank you for that. Yeah, I'll probably continue to do some solo stuff as well. We're going to be posting on the same channel because it's a team effort kind of a thing. Yeah. We're going to try to do...
We are not nearly big enough to
We're not nearly big enough to do 2 channels. We're going to continue to try and do our best to have duo content. And we're cooking up another dub as soon as possible. We just need to get a few more people. So expect maybe a few more videos in recent weeks of both of us together. But most of the content from this point forward is probably going to be mostly shorts and mostly solo stuff with mobile games and stuff like that.
I've been doing mobile game stuff, so
very fun.
Also, I've been editing with iMovie. I should probably just download an editing software, but oh my gosh, iMovie is horrible.
Well, iMovie makes me want to jump off a building, bro. Like, it's terrible. But anyways, thank you very much for all the support recently. Seriously, like, jumping from 2.5 thousand views, or sorry, we've gotten 2.5 thousand views, 2.8 thousand views in the last 28 days alone, which is 69% more than the previous 28 days. So that's pretty nice.
I remember when we had 2 subscribers. It was
Me too.
Just me and Poe.
Literally just us subscribed to our own channel.
Yeah.
We've gotten 1,003 videos or views in the past 48 hours. 144 in the past 60 minutes.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So obviously it's not a whole ton of progress in terms of YouTube. I mean, that's 79 people. You could fit that many in a room. But
in this room we're in right now.
Oh no, not in this room.
I think we
right
could. It'd be hot. I mean, sweaty.
Assuming that no one has any personal space, then yes. But thank you very much. Like, seriously, it means so much to see that we have 58.9 watch hours in the past, like, 28 days. Like, that's so cool, guys. Thank you very, very much.
What's the opposite of saying good morning? Let's argue. Good night, let's...
Good night, let's agree.
Good night, let's agree. Are you ready?
All right. Good night, let's agree. Thanks, guys. Go eat a banana. Stay funky.
Yeah.